Welcome to Second Story Garage. I'm Ashley Dean, and right now I'm sitting down with 7Horse, who you might recognize as two-thirds of Dada. We're getting a little 2-for-1 in the garage today.
I've changed my hat, though.
Yes, you've changed your hat, and it's a totally different band.
That's right. That's all it takes is a new hat.
It is a totally different band.
Exactly. So tell me a little bit, because it's a newer project. So I guess give us an idea of how it got going and what that different direction is that you took.
Well, I guess 2011 is when we started to kind of think about it. Joey and I have been talking about doing some things that were a little bit away from what Dada was about. I mean, we've been together for 20 years in Dada. And we kind of wanted to take it in a more sort of rock and roll direction, blues, classic country elements. We wanted to combine all that. We started writing in 2011. We had some studio time that was booked that we really didn't know what to do with, so we kind of just went in there with some fragmented ideas and put some stuff together right on the fly, and within about a week we had half our record recorded. We were really working fast. And we wanted it to be a completely different thing than what Dada was about. And so in order to do that, first thing is Joey's playing guitar. And it's a guitar-drums duo. It seems to be a pretty popular format nowadays, but we wanted to go down that road. Instead of adding more guys, let's just go less. So we figured, well, we knew he was going to play guitar, and to create a totally different sound, well, I'll sing, because that's something we don't really do in Dada that much. And so the record came out in 2012, and then we went on the road, did about 50 dates, kind of went back to the beginning for us, climbed in a van, hauled the gear, a lot different than what we're doing now.
Yeah, and, a lot different.
And kind of drove around the country, visited a lot of radio stations, tried to get the band. It's a challenge to create a new brand, which basically is what a band is. Create a new brand after a 20-year career under another name, and. But we had some success. We got the record on the radio a little bit and started to build a completely separate group of fans. Some of them are crossing over. Some Dada fans are interested, but there's also some people out there that never even were aware of Dada that kind of found 7Horse. So now we decided with the 20th anniversary Dada tour, we thought it'd be a good idea to just put it all together under one big tent. That way we can keep doing 7Horse, put it out as the opening act, and have Dada, carry the weight, really, of the show by closing it on our 20th anniversary. So that's why we're here.
Right. And do you think that ever surprises people when they see the billing? Do they not always realize that there's a connection between the bands, or do most people have it figured out by now?
I think there are some people that are surprised. I mean, you were just saying that there's some 7Horse people that don't know about Dada. That just happened in Portland. And, I think maybe they've sort of heard, not everybody is completely connected to the internet, and so they may just have heard dribs and drabs. And then it's like, it's kind of that moment happens. There is a little of that going on, which is fun.
Yeah, and it's cool. It's almost like a double life for you guys.
Yeah, it is a double life, completely.
Total double life.
Yeah, and you're switching out. Well, you're still drumming, but you're singing, which is exciting, and you're playing guitars. And I saw you brought a whole bunch of them with you. So is that sort of out of necessity, or are you just very, very into collecting them as well?
All the above. No, I wish I would someday love to be into collecting them, but those are all, out of each one kind of does a certain thing. So we're playing, we're doing a lot of slide and finger picking and, stuff like that.
Right. And tell us a little bit about what you're playing for us today.
Well, we're going to play. We have a new single that we just released called "The Party's On!" !
Of course.
Just to be.
It needs an exclamation mark.
Yes, it does. So we're going to play that, and we've got the first single from our record, "Let the 7Horse Run," is a song called "Low Fuel Drug Run," which is about a race to return a rental car on time from a gig years ago. So we'll do that. And what was the other one we were going to do? We were going to do a song called "Step Outside," which is a little bit quieter.
But we're getting rushed now. Our tour manager.
We're getting killed by our tour manager.
He's about to drag me up on my hair.
So we better get onto it.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks for coming in, guys. And make sure you watch the videos online.